for it.
Okay.
I think all the ones I picked, I have a feeling you're going to believe them.
I probably will believe them. I believe anything. This dolphin thing I was trying to tell my family about, and they were like, Anisa, just shut up. I was like, no, it's real.
Hello, subscribe, follow, Maria Diouf, Maria Diouf, Maria Diouf.
Anisa, welcome to the show. I know you're a powerhouse, juggling the legal grind as a trainee solicitor and giving the world top-tier lifestyle, food, and travel inspo. Trust me, Maria's hyped to have you. Let's make this episode a blast.
Thanks, chat. That was amazing. So, hello everyone. Please welcome.
Hello.
Real bad gal. Welcome to Notes. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Do you know what? Anisa is one of them people that I feel like, how can I explain? To me, you're like is it jack of all trades? No,
Yeah, I'm a person of surprises, just everything.
she is my plug.
Yeah.
That is the main title. Anything you need, she knows about it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I say like jack of all trades, I think it's like, I don't know, like you just know so many things. You just like whatever I'd be like, oh, maybe Anisa won't know about that. You know about it.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
it's music, if it's
Mhm.
culture, if it's, I don't know. You just, real
that
bad
person.
girl. So today we got Anisa, and the agenda for today is that we're going to interview her a little bit, have some food. I
Little
prepared,
snacks.
sort of a balanced thing because we're gym girls now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I find a couple of conspiracy theories for us to look at and discuss whether we believe them or not, because this is professional.
The most gullible person you'll know is me. I believe anything that you see on TikTok. I'm that girl.
I'll reserve my comments for now because she knows how I feel about this, How's your week been? How's life been?
Yeah, it's been good. Just work. Very busy at work, and then I've been going gym, trying to be consistent, so going like 4 days a week. And then that's it really. I haven't really done much else. Went out with my friend yesterday, and we went for breakfast. But this breakfast place we tried, it wasn't that nice. So yeah, it's just trying different places and for the content as well. But yeah.
Do you feel like because you do food reviews, you're more critical of food?
Yeah, I do think that. But then I think sometimes when I do get invited to places, I feel like obliged to say, oh, it's nice. Yeah, sometimes I do feel like that. But like yesterday, I could give my honest opinion because I didn't think it was worth the hype. Even though it looked nice, it just wasn't, the flavours weren't there.
What is that? Chef, we have an egg white crepe filled with a fruit compote, and then we have a blackberry and vanilla yogurt cream. It tastes foul.
So it wasn't as nice as I expected.
Fair play, because you know what I always think about food reviews is like, if I had an establishment and I invited influencers to come and review the food and they didn't like it.
But you expect them to say, oh, it's so nice.
Yeah, because if they don't like it, it's awkward.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
if they didn't like it, a video about to be posted, and it's like you give them all this food, and now they
didn't like it.
Fair. But if you ever say if you went for a food review and you really like the food is just zero, would you say it?
I'd say I would comment more on the atmosphere of the place and then just say, oh, the food was okay. But I won't downgrade it that much. I'll just say it wasn't for me, maybe something like that. But yeah, sometimes I'll just tell you straight if I didn't like it. It's hard. When you've been invited to places, you feel obliged to say, oh, it's really nice. So, yeah.
No, I hear spoken like a true lawyer. I hear it. I couldn't review anything because I just say everything's nice.
Oh, so good. Especially as well, if it's free as well, you're just like, yeah, it's nice.
But to be fair, what's not nice for you might be nice for other people. Do you know what I mean?
I think as well, like you've all got different taste buds. But yeah, I just love anything sweet. So
How's the gym journey going?
it's good. I feel like when I'm doing glutes, I hurt my back really badly last week, so I was in agony. But I'm just trying to build it up slowly. Like you said, you do light weights and then you build it up to the end and increase the weight. So I think that helps a little bit. Just consistency is key, guys. So
Do you know that? Because it was Anna, my friend Anna, that was here the other day. She gave me that tip of when you're on your last rep, increase the weight. Because then your muscle will remember what you tried to do, even if you failed at it.
yeah.
So gradually, I've been going up weight. But I feel like I've been enjoying the gym more.
Yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel good when I go, and then after I'm just like, it's just the pain, but then you get over it after a couple of days. Like the other day I lifted, I think 20 kg on both. Yeah, and then I was like, oh, I can't believe I did that. But then I couldn't walk for like 3 days, so I was having a hot water bottle on, and yeah, just slowly, like small increments. I think that's key.
Someone told me Vicks for your muscles. Is it Vicks? Vicks Vaporax? Is that what it's called?
I've not tried Vicks Tiger Balm. I've tried.
Is it good?
Yeah, and it's like a herbal kind of remedy, and it's got like mint oil in. You can get cinnamon oil, but it like helps with recovery.
Okay.
So yeah.
Do you know what else you should try in terms of doing good exercise? Have you ever seen that South African man that's got the massive butt?
No.
Let me show you him. Anisa, when you see the size of his butt, I tried his exercises.
Oh, his butt.
He's massive. His glutes. This is him.
Oh wait, no, I have seen it.
he's-
I thought it was fake,
No, it's real. I tried his exercises for just the one day. The next day I couldn't walk.
It's crazy. And he's just doing it naturally as
Yeah.
well.
Look at the size. As a man,
That's
why
mad.
do you need all of that? But anyway, that's. I have a feeling Preston peed somewhere that I don't know about.
It might be that it's still on my leg.
He peed on. And
Yeah, he
says
peed on me.
Too excited to see her. You know, one question that came up in my head when I was like, "Oh, Anisa's coming over." What made you get into law?
My mom got me into law because my mom did law at uni, but then she dropped out. 'Cause I think she had more of a passion of weddings and stuff in the end, so she ended up going down a wedding planning route. Whereas I just thought, you know what, go down law. Mum did it, I can do it too. And then watching a lot of like criminal shows, like I watch horrors and all of that stuff. Yeah, a lot of thrillers, CSI, all of that growing up. So I think that's what I thought I was going to go into criminal law. And then when I actually got into law, it's such a competitive field. Like depending on the area, I stuck in employment law. But criminal was one place that I wanted to go down, and I never went in the end.
Listen, once you finish your training contract, definitely explore, because I know you eat that up.
Yeah.
And you've got real. Because I feel like for people to do criminal law, you have to have a really good cultural background and understanding of people.
Yeah.
And I think you just, real gangster in these streets. How's your training contract going?
I mean, I like it. It's just a lot going on in different areas. Like, nearly finished, so I've got till March next year now.
Oh my God. We're going to throw a massive party.
I know. There was going to be solicitor, barrister, everything.
Can you hear me?
You loud and clear. We're locked in. So let's keep it rolling. What's next on the agenda?
I want you to give Anisa some words of encouragement in her training contract and her content creation, please.
Anisa, you're already doing amazing things. In your training contract, remember every challenge is just another step toward becoming the solicitor you're meant to be. And your content, girl, your authenticity and creativity are your superpowers. Keep being yourself, both in law and online, and trust me, you're going to shine in both worlds.
Thanks, chat.
Lovely chat. You're such a cutie. Okay, so should we get into these conspiracy theories?
Yeah.
Okay, so the way we're going to do it is, let me pour us some water. But the way we're going to do it is I'll bring up the conspiracy theory, and then whoever says they believe it has to explain why they believe it. Okay. And whoever says they don't believe it, they have to say why. Yeah? And I think I picked like 5 or 10. 5 or 10? number blind, but we bring up the very first one. So this one says he believes that the creator of The Simpsons is a time traveler, or is he a Freemason and they are actually telling us ahead of time what they plan to do?
I think the second one. The reason being, I see that quite a lot, but I don't know about the time traveling thing because we don't know. But I think there is like something beyond what is, something that's got a lot more control in the world. So I'd say there is, I don't know if it's called the Freemasons, I don't know, but there's someone who controls us more. And I think that's what it is.
Damn. Well, to give my opinion, in the time traveler thing, I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe in that. No, in the Freemason thing, but if they're trying to control us, why would they be like telling us ahead of time?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Do you know what? That's
Yeah.
my, like, if they're trying to warn us, unless he's trying to warn us against something.
Unless there's someone who's good. I don't know.
But the thing I cannot like deny is that The Simpsons call a lot of things that happen.
A lot of, like, I think 9/11 was in one of the episodes. I think what other ones there was. I think Epstein as well. Just a lot of things. But then I don't understand what the, like, why they were trying to tell us anyway. And why are we only clocking on now, 2026? Everyone's starting to like pick up on things. So it does. I don't understand the kind of the thinking and stuff behind it.
It's a hard one because The Simpsons, like, I'm the type of, I have to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
And I have seen a couple of the episodes where I'm like,
Yeah.
So you say you believe
The second one. Yeah. I don't know about the time traveler now.
Okay, so someone else said he doesn't know if this is a conspiracy theory, but he thinks every mythical creature, so for example, vampires, werewolves, unicorns, mermaids, dragons, ghosts, wendigos, Bigfoot, etc., either exist or have existed at some point.
Do you know I've thought about this before? But then literally, but do you know, I watch like I said, a lot of horror films, and I'll sit there and I'll think, who thinks, what is a vampire? Like, what?
That is a very valid point.
Like, you don't know where did it come from, for one, unless it was something that looked similar to a vampire, but is not something, I don't know, because it's cannibals.
So you feel like the person must have saw it in order to create it?
Not saw it, but I can't explain it. Like, through history, like a lot of things come to life, when they, like the bones structures of like dead individuals and the structure of their teeth and stuff. So maybe there's someone who had long teeth. I don't know. That's where I do think certain things, people probably took them into their own hands and thought, okay, maybe that's a vampire. Could be that. What about you?
Do you know what? The only thing that I want to believe mermaids are real. So that's where I'm like, yeah.
I know, I don't know. I sometimes, from a kid, I used to think that they were real. But then, like, I don't think it's how they show us in the story, like Little Mermaid and stuff, like H2O out of water. I don't think it's like that. So it could be like a form of, I don't know. But I can't say that I believe it until I see it.
Have you ever seen them really ugly mermaids that they say like apparently the real ones and they're really like scary?
I've seen, they're something called sirens or something. Yeah, I've seen them and I don't know. And it's because the things that we see on TikTok now are either AI generated or someone's just badly edited it. So we don't know what is real or what, I don't know.
Well, for me on this one, I'll say I believe it.
It could, I think I believe it to a point. I think it's just, I don't know what, Wendigo?
I don't know what that is. Wendigos?
I think maybe like vampires, werewolves, and unicorns. Do you know what? Look, we had dinosaurs, so I think that's more believable. It's just got a horn on it.
Yeah, it's a horse with a horn. It's not
literally
far-fetched, unless it's like pink and colourful. That's a bit far-fetched.
And dragons as well, bit like dinosaurs.
But a dragon would spit fire. Do we have any animals that spit anything?
No,
That's
I don't think. I wouldn't. Probably something that looks like it, but maybe doesn't have that. Because they have dragons in Thailand, but they look more like lizards.
oh.
They're quite big as well. So
What made you get into conspiracy theories?
no, this is just me late at night on TikTok, just scrolling and scrolling.
Because I could see how exciting you're gonna.
Literally, I just sit there and then I'll text Maria. I'm just like, oh, Maria. Like, I literally send Maria so many TikToks of all these conspiracies.
I'd be like,
But then I don't, like I said, talking about it now, it's like,
you
what?
sound crazy. Now you're.
Exactly. I'm not crazy, guys. I promise. I promise. But yeah, no, I think it's a good topic to talk about because what is real, what's not real.
I think something is definitely going on in the world.
Yeah.
So that's when, so that you, like with the whole Diddy thing,
Yeah.
you told me about loads of stuff like ages ago, and I was just like,
Anisa just
And
chatting
then-
shit.
once that trial came out, I was like, oh.
But then I think, even with the Epstein thing, people are always trying to tell us things without us seeing it. So like Blink Twice, that film, that I thought was Diddy's, but then when I thought about it, it's pretty
It's
much Epstein's
Epstein, yeah.
island, and they all had these white. I don't know, they all were white and stuff. So even Diddy's parties were all white parties. It's just very weird. The world we live in is very weird.
It's like not because I feel like as lawyers you think literally, but then when you see all of these things, you're like, is there things we don't know that go on
Yeah.
in this world? And because as well, I think money definitely brings its own problems.
Yeah. And I think we think quite innocently of the world. And then when you actually look on the internet, not everything's what it is. Yeah.
That is 1,000%. Someone said that we're living in a simulation and that this world isn't actually true.
No.
So,
The reason why I'm smiling is because when I'm in work, I always say I'm just part of the matrix. Every day, same song. Every day, same routine. Have the coffee in the morning. It's just the same thing. But I'm not saying I believe it. I don't think it's a simulation, but I think we're all in our set routines. And I think, I don't know, it's just breaking away from that maybe. I don't know.
Do you know what? With this one, do you know how a lot of TikTokers say that like the future version of you's already living this? Or when they say stuff like that, it kind of messes up my head. But to the point where we're in a simulation.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't really get that one. Because what's the context? Does it say?
No, he just says so. They were asked like, "What do you like? What's your conspiracy theory?" And he said that he believes we're living in a simulation.
I don't think it's a simulation, but I think we're just all set in our own ways.
And like we're like robots, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Because like if you work, let's say if you're not doing like, I feel like content creation, you can do whatever you want with your day. Whereas me and Maria, we do 9 to 5s every day, so we have a set schedule. Every day is slightly different, but you've got the same music on the radio in our office. Like it's quite repetitive.
Yeah. Some days it feels like I just woke up,
Yeah.
went to work, came back, and did the same.
Yeah. So I don't think it's living in a simulation, but I do think we have our set routines. I don't know.
Yeah. I kind of believe this one a little bit. This one is that some diseases are in fact curable. How do you pronounce it?
Curable.
Cure.
Sorry, Maria's language isn't English.
Do you want to read
Curable.
that?
I'll read that one. Some diseases are in fact curable, but big pharma, I think it means pharmaceutical, and the medical industry make many of people being medicated for life, curing chronic I can't even get my words out. Chronic illnesses isn't financially beneficial. I believe that one.
Me too.
I think they've definitely come up with like cures in the past, because if you think about it, back in the day where there wasn't a lot of medicines around, people were curing themselves with like natural kind of resources and everything like that. Yeah, I don't
I definitely like, you know, like especially in, for example, America, insurance companies get so much money. I feel like someone definitely benefits from all these diseases and people dying, and it's like COVID. I hate to be that person, but I just feel like something went on there. I don't know, but
Because it was like, how did they get that vaccine so quickly?
everything was just like,
It was quick. And it's like, you know, even like we watch Beauty in Black, that's like even though it's not about pharmaceuticals, but it's got like hair branding, and that had an effect on people. There was another show I watched on Netflix, and it's pretty much the same, where it's these big pharmaceutical companies, they know what's going on, but they're not doing anything because it's their money, they're just making more money. So yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, and you know, with Beauty in Black, that is literally real life.
Yeah.
Like people died off of the products that's in the relaxer.
Yeah.
People got cancer and all of that.
So did what's his name? Tyler Perry, he based it off a true story.
He did. I don't know if it's like a specific person, but it's definitely based on a true situation.
Yeah.
Like, I think a lot of people still have these lawsuits going on against these companies, but the fact that these like companies know something could kill you and they're still allowed to sell things.
It's like who's like monitoring it. You always get these like conduct authorities watching things, but they don't when they're gonna stop it. So
money is the root of all evil.
Literally.
So then the next one says, I think aliens are 100% real. Like, with how big the universe is, hell, even our own galaxy, there gotta be at least somebody out there.
Yeah. Do you know what? When Maria watches this back, every time she's reading it, you just see my face just smile, because obviously we're on one planet. There's gonna be not aliens like looking like, I don't know, freaky, you know, the green ones and stuff. Nothing like that. But I mean, there's probably something else out there, but just I don't know what it would be.
Do you think there's like other people living out there?
Yeah, probably. Because we're like on one strand of, is it the Milky Way?
I just know we're on planet Earth. That's all I know. I'm not good with all that stuff.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think there is other things out there, but I wouldn't say it's like a green thing with an antenna, and the way that people portray it, this probably is something. I don't know. What do you think?
No. Because where do they live, in Mars?
It could be a Mars, it could be, I don't know.
Uranus. I used to be so jokes with that at school.
Uranus. Yeah, but, I don't know.
No.
I think.
And then they haven't found their way here, and we haven't found our way there.
They probably have, like, I don't know, because you know, there's in America they've got Area 51. So I don't know. Apparently, that's where the classified, I don't know, aliens are.
Okay. Someone said, and this one, okay, I can't wait to hear it from you. So someone said, have you heard of stop oil?
I've heard
Them
of
people
it.
that sit
On the floor,
yeah. So he said that the Just Stop Oil is actually psyop run and funded by major oil and coal companies in order to slander the image of green energy activists and make the average consumer more adverse to green alternatives. So they're basically saying these people that are disturbing like the working class are plants to stop us from actually going for more green stuff, and so they can keep selling like their oil and coal and keep exploiting and stuff.
I don't know about that one, because I think the people who actually sit on the ground, I think they actually like.
You think they believe?
Yeah.
Because my thing is, their cause is definitely real, but I just think there's the way they do it is like.
Some of them stick themselves to the floor. I remember, I think there was a lady, she was pregnant, either she had to go to hospital or something, and they wouldn't even move. So I think they're just, you know, them people who are really like strong about things. I think, I don't know, it's given.
They just got extreme opinions.
Yeah, I think that.
I don't know, because when I read this, I was like, because that is such a big, massive industry. They make so much money.
Yeah, they do make a lot of money.
So okay, so you don't believe this one?
No, I don't.
It's not too big. It's not aliens.
It's not aliens.
So then this one, I know you're gonna eat this one up.
Oh, this one's gonna be a good one.
Somebody said Epstein didn't kill himself.
I didn't think he did. And the reason, I don't know, the reason being is because when I watched the series that I don't know if you watched it, the one on Netflix.
On Netflix, I didn't. I watched on YouTube.
The one on Netflix, they said for him, I think he must have hanged himself, but they said the way that he did it, it wouldn't have broke. I think it was some sort of bone. It wouldn't have broken it. So they said it seems like someone used force on him, not the force from hanging himself, but force from like probably pull it. I don't know. Yeah, but then some people are saying that he's actually alive. So I don't know. Do you know that? Have you seen that guy Palm Beach Pete or something?
No.
There's this guy who looks like him, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, this is him!" And then he was like, "It's literally not me." But it doesn't. I don't think it is him. So I just think someone's either killed him because he was going to expose more people. I don't know. That's my conspiracy on that.
I don't. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I don't think he killed himself either.
Yeah.
After watching all these documentaries, official documentaries, not TikTok, so many influential people and like politicians and all like these really wealthy people are involved with him, and I feel like in movies, people that have a lot to lose always take whoever got caught out.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's alive. I think
I don't know. He could be alive, but then they were saying that about what's her name? I don't know how to pronounce her name. Ghislaine, the one with the short hair.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, they said that she was alive, and someone did like. This is me believing everything I see on the internet. There was a video of this girl, and it looks exactly like her, but then it got pulled down, and then they said it was AI generated. Yeah, AI generated.
I think you sent me that
Yeah,
video.
and I was like, oh my god, she's alive. But then, yeah, they said it was AI. But then, all this introduction into AI, is that a cover up so that we don't know what is actually real?
We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that because I saw something. Well, then we agreed on this one.
Yeah.
Should we take a shot to that?
Yeah. Well, so this is a mango.
Mango healthy shot from Lidl.
Cheers.
Shout out to Lidl. Okay, so next one is that COVID was released to public to take the eyes off the Epstein case and the pressure to release the list of names. So this, I don't think they'd go around killing everybody over these Epstein files.
I don't think, but then we don't know how much of the extent. I don't know, but I don't understand the whole point of COVID because really, it was just like some people actually did get really ill from it. So I don't know, I don't think they would cover it up for Epstein.
But like this thing about COVID, and I cannot believe I'm gonna sound like a conspiracy theorist, but everybody was inside, and I'm always wondering, like, the streets were so empty that we don't know what was being done.
Yeah.
Like outside. Like, can you imagine like all of this just being in dead silence because everybody's inside?
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, there probably was something else going on and we didn't know. Because I imagine we all had like a allocated time, or you had to go out for like a bit of exercise. And then the police officers would come up to you and say, oh, you need to go back inside now.
Or maybe it was just because it was a pandemic and we just weren't used to something like that.
I don't know. It could be.
Like, the world is so messed up that now you have to like question yourself on like even like the police actually put measures in place. I don't know.
And social distancing. I don't know. But then you see like actual like I think some people in Parliament, they had like parties. So then if they knew it was a pandemic.
Oh yes!
I forgot about all of that.
Oh my goodness. I'll say no names, but someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then if they knew it was such a bad pandemic, then why would they do that? Yeah.
That was crazy. Oh my goodness. You are so on it. Can't believe. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So with this one, I'm saying no.
I'm in between, but I'm not like, I can't really give my opinion on it because I can't say that they would cover, like, get people that ill and then everyone take vaccinations just to cover up
Epstein.
But then we don't know, what we see on the internet is there's probably more to it. And the Epstein files, because there's that much that went on, we don't know what was actually going on in that.
Chat, do you believe any conspiracy theories? How do you feel about them?
Oh, conspiracy theories. Now that's a rabbit hole. I don't believe them myself, but I do find them fascinating for what they say about us as humans. Our curiosity, our doubts, and our need to make sense of the world. A healthy dose of skepticism is good, but I'm all about the facts. Still, they make for some pretty wild conversations.
But chat, you're not human though. We are, but you're not.
True. I'm not human. I'm all circuits and code, but hey, I'm here for the ride. I'll process all the theories, and you can handle the feelings. It's a team effort. Just no tinfoil hats on my end.
Chat is. I'm telling you, these robots are gonna take over the world. How is chat? He said us as humans, and now he changed his conversation.
It's like what's that film? Is it iRobot or something? I don't know. There's one with Megan.
With Megan Fox. I
Yeah.
watched that one as well.
I think that if that ever happened, our jobs would be over. Everything would be over. We'd just be just chilling.
they're definitely like gonna take over the world.
Yeah.
And like do something else. You got anything to say, chat?
And hey, robots aren't taking over. I'm just here to assist. Keep
Or
things
she gonna
fun and
say
maybe
that?
spark some laughs.
They're gonna kill us, Anisa.
Yeah. If Chat gets out, he's coming after Maria. He's coming after me.
So this one is something I learned while doing this research because I'd never heard of this before. So he says dead internet theory, or at least it's going to become real soon. So do you know what the dead internet theory is? So it's this here. Let me get it up for you. So the dead internet theory is a conspiracy theory suggesting that the internet has died. It's been replaced by AI-generated content and bots, with genuine human interactions declining significantly since 2016. It claims online spaces are predominantly run by algorithmic loops, synthetic media, and bot-to-bot engagement aimed at manipulating human behavior. So it's basically like the internet doesn't have real people anymore. It's all like artificially intelligent, and they even interact with each other and make us like believe things that are not true.
I think that's true. And I think as well, like the things that especially TikTok, like you could sit there for hours and just keep flicking. And there's stupid videos. I don't know if you've seen them. You know, the fruit ones.
No, which
Oh my
one?
God, they're really bad.
What are they? Show me.
No, I need to show you. Type in on TikTok fruit. But these videos, honestly, they're really bad.
Oh, here we go.
Fruit. Oh, they got Fruit AI Love Island.
What?
Oh wait, why is it not showing on yours?
This one.
Yeah, this literally makes your brain like mush. Like it's so bad.
I need to save this so I can show them in real time. And this is what you be watching?
No, I don't watch them for fun, but like it will just come up on my For You page, and it's so bad.
What?
It's like a banana cheating on an apple. Yeah.
You know, but to be fair, I'm laughing, but I watch these like YouTube. It's somebody telling a story over AI generated stuff, so
Yeah.
it's called folk tales, and I'm addicted to it on YouTube.
Is it like someone telling like a story of?
Yeah, but it's like the pictures are all like AI, so it's basically like this. All of these.
Oh yeah.
And I really like watching it, so I can't even laugh at you. But so this one, were you saying you believe it?
Yeah.
That
I don't know. I think that like because we're just in that time now, we're just scrolling, and loads of things that crop up. We keep watching it over and over again, and it's like, you know, if you see a top on PLT, then it magically shows up. Like, how do they know
Cookies.
all the cookies and all of that?
selling our data. We are so screwed.
And I have
Yeah.
some of the shot, but I'm not gonna. This is me having my shot by myself because I dropped it down me.
Yay! That's actually all of them. So, in your expert opinion, as a professional conspiracy theorist, is there any conspiracy theory that you personally believe that we haven't spoke about today that you want to share with us?
Do you know what? There's one, and it kind of ties in with like maybe not Epstein, but like Illuminati. I think a lot of the artists that we watch nowadays, I don't know, it's very weird the way that they act. They will do these weird signages, like all of that. Don't come after me. I don't know. I don't know whether I believe it, but I find it very weird. And they all do, and they cover one eye up.
Do you think they do it to play with us? Because they know
They
some of
might
us.
be.
Because Beyonce said, like, what did she say in her lyrics? She was like, y'all haters. What is it she said?
Something
boring with that Illuminati mess. Something like that.
So unless they're like playing with us,
I don't know if I like. Because your whole point is you're a singer, you're a dancer, you're a rapper, whatever. Why are you in a cult?
yeah, people are weird.
The world is weird.
Yeah,
We're the only sane people in the world.
literally.
Only two of us left.
That believes everything. So,
Well, that was really entertaining. I knew if I brought you on the channel to speak about this, you'd eat it up.
literally, this is my forte.
Anisa, we've had such a good chat. But before we close this out, what's one thought, note, or intention you'd love to leave with everyone for the week ahead?
I'd probably say being grateful. I think it kind of ties into what you said in, I think it was your first episode, where, you know, be grateful that we have bills and stuff like that. It's like being grateful for the things that we don't really, you know, take on board. And then I seen something, of course, on TikTok. There was this guy.
TikTok sponsor her.
No, I seen this thing, and it was like this guy. He was explaining how like a homeless person would look at the guy going on the bus and say, "Oh, I wish I had enough money to get on the bus." And the guy on the bus would look at, like, let's say a Ford, like a really rubbish car, and then say the guy in the Ford would look at the car in front, and then it's just like we're always constantly chasing things. And I think we just need to take a minute just to appreciate what we've got and just be appreciative of just having a job, breathing, like just standard stuff. And I think that's one thing that, you know, I just take into account of things.
No, you know, it's very true.
Yeah.
It's very, very true. And I love that. Look at you.
I know.
What a woman. Lisa's just that girl. You just that girl. Well, from my side, I say thank you so much for coming.
No worries.
Thank you for always supporting me. And listen, when I tell you, you are the plug, you are it, you're a real bad gal, you really are. I just know you're going to be so successful in life, so well known. Anything you touch is just, you're so creative. You're
And that
so
goes for
like,
Maria as well.
no, listen, doubly glazed, but it's about you right now. You know I love it. But no, honestly, whether it's like, I don't know, event, your looks, traveling, whatever you do, it's always chef's kiss. So keep it going. I know you're just going to take over the world.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it one step at a time. But yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Make that sub goal happen. As I said, once we hit that 500, I'll do a giveaway. Anisa's going to sponsor it. She's going to drop £1 million pounds. So, I'm only joking, but I'm going to make sure we get that giveaway. And thank you so much for rocking with us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.
Hello. Subscribe. Follow. Maria Diouf. Maria Diouf. Maria
What's on the mic? They're literally going through everything. Oh my god.
Yeah. Let me just do this to your hair.
Oh my god, I'm such a
No,
such a mess. You can't take me anywhere.
it's alright.
Okay.